Hello, and welcome to a weird new video series I want to do. Basically, I want to make a Warrior Cats comic, but I want to document everything. Well, not everything, but I want to document my process, and I want to make videos out of it because I think that'd be really fun. Basically, I grabbed a bunch of generators off of the website Perchance because there's a lot of really good generators on there. And I have our general plot and a bunch of questions that we can either answer now or answer in the next episode. Basically, to give us a good start. Of course, the world building and plot and the characters are gonna start to pick up as we go on, but right now I have nothing but a plot and some questions to answer that I want to eventually answer. So, as you can see right here, our general plot is literally a one sentence. A clan of cats are experiencing a power vacuum with both the leader and deputy having died. This is definitely inspired by the newest Warrior Cats books, which I love, and it's very focused on clan and politics and internalized struggle. So my idea is to have a clan of cats who are going to be dealing with this, how they would deal with this, and we can see some of the questions that I want to answer about that right here. Basically, how does the loss of the leader and deputy affect the clan? Is it really upsetting? Do they immediately jump into action? Blah, 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 blah. How did they die is basically for the leader and deputy. How did they pass away? Was it under mysterious circumstances? Is this a murder we need to solve? Or did they die of natural causes? Was there any, chance that it was murder or not? How does the clan feel about their loss? Are they affected? Are they, upset about one but maybe not the other? Are they really excited for new leadership? Who does the decision fall on? This kind of actually links back to a question that I want to ask here, which is are they religious? So does this fall like it did in the Warrior Cats books themselves onto a medicine cat to solve this? Are they going to be asking maybe potentially other clan leaders, which is kind of this big section right here, what that's about? And I just want to know who basically is going to be making this decision. Are they going to be waiting around for StarClan? Are they going to be holding votes? How are they picking the new leader and deputy? And most importantly, who is, quote, next in line, unquote? This doesn't mean who is for sure going to be the new leader, but who is the most popular choice? Who is the cat that everyone thinks would for sure be next in line? And maybe who would be the cat that was next in line for deputy before both leader and deputy had passed away? Maybe the leader's younger child or something. I don't know. Questions that I want to answer because I think they'd be interesting. This section about the other clans is definitely something that would be cool, but I've also set it up where it's possible that our clan is just an isolated clan, and I've basically decided that we can have up to 5 other clans around us, because I think 5 is going to be an interesting number. So a total of 6 clans or just 1 clan. And each of these questions are basically going to be asking about what they're like, how they feel, what their relationship is like. And a lot of these questions right here are just about our clan in general, not necessarily about the plot, but just how our clan would be working and the ways that we can figure out more about, you know, how we function and all of that. And then these are the large amount of generators that I've gotten that I think could help. I don't think I'm going to use every single one of them, but I definitely did find a lot that I thought were interesting and that I thought would be cool to pull from. And all of them have little aspects that I really like. Like this one, for example, has it spawns in your clan, which is awesome. And each one of these has I'm going to turn on light mode. Each one of these has little information. They have some little fun facts. They have a future cause of death and their alignment that they go to, which is great. They also have territory and climate, which is describing like herbs, weather, where they meet Star Clan, where they meet other clans, some landmarks right here, which is awesome. What their territory and camp is like. Also it shows how much prey they have, what they might run into, other clans, obviously, not all of them, but important members of other clans, and the clan history, which is awesome. It shows, you know, different leaders, that'd be cool, different medicine cats, a basic history, some recent history. I think this is really super in-depth. Detailed is a good word to use here, and I think that this is awesome, and it's definitely what I'm going to be pulling from a lot. But there are also some really good generators out here that are also very helpful, like this one. Shows us a bunch. It also has like a basic little quick personality. It also shows us like previous name or future name, I believe, for apprentices. Yeah, which I think is awesome. I think that this is really a cool generator as well. It also has some cats outside the clan, both kitty pets and loners and rogues, and shows where they live, which I think was really cool. Like, oh, Chapstick right here, this cat wants to join the clan. That's awesome. Like, we know what their personality and relationship is going to be with the clan. Maybe if this is the clan we were going for, if we were going to play with Night Clan, probably not, then Chapstick would definitely be a cat that was like maybe waiting by the borders or runs into a patrol and like she would join. This one definitely has a lot of things that I'm interested in, like this event generator, looks awesome. This death generator also looks awesome because it decides where these cats are gonna go. Sickness and injury is also great. Prophecy and omen. Random herb, might use that less, but the clan generator I think is awesome because it does recent news, which I think is cool. Also does territory, kind of what the clan looks like, prey, and other animals, and also shows some important cats that I think are great. The book, not as interesting, but the OC I think is also helpful for a quick little personality. And I think this one's also a big clan generator. Yes, this is the like traditional one that everyone knows from the video challenges. So basically, this one is also great to pull from, just for maybe this description alone of like what the clan might be like. Plot generator is also very useful. This is, I'm not thinking like major plots obviously, but like individual plots to fill up time as decision making. Like you had a relationship with the Shadow Clan warrior that resulted in having kids. A bloodthirsty warrior has the chance to become deputy if you don't interfere. Do you give up your kits or keep them? This feels like an interesting side plot that could happen. or Starkhan has completely cut off the clans, leaving them defenseless as evil grows. Yep. River Clan suddenly adopts a new religion and is intent on spreading it to the other clans. Awesome, fun stuff to be working with. This is another one. Yeah, this one is also great because it shows multiple clans and some cats outside, which I think look great. The only thing I have to complain about is that the cats that are outside are all also like have warrior names, so it's almost like warriors were exiled or something, which could be something to work with. Backstory, something I might use to just help, because there's a few sentences in here that would be very helpful. Like, Lion Wing, when she was a kid, her mother betrayed the clan by trying to kill a well-respected warrior. She wanted revenge against her mother and wanted to be recognized as a loyal warrior, not a traitor. She was made an apprentice. Her mentor was a Tom named Fastlight. He was kind and patient with his apprentice. Interesting. A quick little backstory that we could totally use for any of our cats. And yeah, there's just a lot of small things that would be awesome to use. Like this one, I think is awesome. This would be definitely something we can use to make our characters feel more like real people. Your cat likes grackle as prey, dirt as smell, craning as an activity, white as a color, and lake as a location. Awesome. They also like pizza, plants, and talking to others. They dislike gopher as prey, river clan as smell, festivities as an activity, bright pink is a color, the meadow as a location. They also dislike gopher again, magenta and two-leg scraps, and their strengths are they are great liars, stealth, and they're small in size, but their weaknesses are fighting, speed, and charisma. See, interesting. Already very interesting. We have a good idea of what this character is like personality-wise. That could definitely help us. So, yeah, this is a lot of the stuff that I've put together to find like a clan I think that would work. So let's just spend some time randomizing and having fun and seeing if we can find a clan that might work. So I'm gonna use this one because I think this is fun. But okay, some of these look like some cool names, but I'm gonna randomize anyways. Island Clan? Okay, not bad. Gonna go again. Bone Clan. Squirrel Clan. Tree Clan might be interesting. I'm liking some of these cats. I think they're very interesting. Crowfeather right here, I might change her name, but Miserable and Anxious is awesome. Ebony Paw, cowardly and prudent. Flutterpaw, always eager for battle. Dignified and soft-spoken would not be what I would go for. Personality-wise, I'd probably change that. Flutterleaf, he thinks his leadership can benefit the clan. Might be interesting to deal with. Snakeseed can't speak and uses gestures to communicate. Interesting. Oh, Minotaur has been plagued with desperate measures from Star Clan recently. Interesting. Yeah, I think we're dealing with some interesting cats. I think this is definitely a good place to start. But I'm gonna stop recording for a minute and just mess around with this and see what we come up with. Because I think this is very promising. Okay, so I spent a couple minutes that looked like nothing for you, but for me that was probably like 10-15 minutes. And I went through, I changed a bunch of guys' names, I changed a bunch of personalities, changed a bunch of little details, and I think we have our clan. So, Tree Clan is led by Whispering Star. Whispering Star is a shaggy, slate-covered, and snowy white cat, formerly Whispering Mist, and it says that she hasn't received her 9 lives, but I'm going to say that she has. We can figure out how many lives she has later, but she has her lives currently. So her personality is philosophical and absent-minded. I think that this would be great. And she's friends with a kitty pet. We'll see who she's friends with in a little bit when we go to the kitty pets, because there are some very fun outsiders. Our deputy is Myrtle Snow, a light ginger and charcoal tabby tom with a burn scar on the side of his muzzle and off-white paws. He is solemn and superstitious, and he's been plagued by desperate messages from Star Clan recently. Our healer is Finch Spot, a light blue-gray and white freckled tabby molly. She's known for her anxious and self-conscious personality. So we have a few warriors. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 warriors. Ember Blossom is a well-groomed russet and white mackerel tabby molly with beautiful yellow eyes and odd white spotting. She is abrasive and focused. Sky Leaves is a distinctively shaded lily white molly with tired green eyes who is sweet and friendly. Snake Fang is ginger and white tom who is solemn and miserable and recently lost a loved one. I played around with this and I could not get back to the one where he was mute, so I think that we're just going to in general have Snake Fang be a not very talkative character. But I thought that it would be interesting for him to be mourning a loss. We have Cinnamon Hawk, who I'm thinking might be Snake Fang's father or son, related in some way, who is a red-clouded tabby tom and rigid and petty. Fallow Gorse is an amberish brown charcoal tabby tom with lovely lime eyes. He is sweet and courageous and wants to leave the clan. Why? We can come up with that as time goes on. Flutterleaf is a caramel tortoiseshell cat. He is amoral and dramatic, and I just really love this. He thinks that his leadership can benefit the clan. I think he's going to be one of the cats that is going to be vying for leadership. So our apprentices, we have 5, which means that pretty much every warrior is going to be getting one. So our first apprentice is Renpaw, a matted grayish brown and off-white molly. She is independent and leaderly and is always seeking the thrill of danger. Stormpaw is, I'm going to say, Renpaw's sister, an unkept dark gray molly. Stormpaw's father wants them to be named Stormsky. They are grumpy and sensitive, and she's been breezing through her training, so I think very natural warrior. I'm thinking that either Stormpaw and Renpaw's father has died, or maybe they're in another clan, so they're half clan. I think that their mother is probably this cat right here, Tempest Moon. So before we get to our nursery, let's take a quick look at the rest of our apprentices, who are all siblings. We have Lynx Paw, a well-groomed brown and cream white tortie mink point tabby molly. I did not know what a mink point tabby was, but very cute. She is malicious and obedient. I think particularly like malicious obedience, where she'd be like, yeah, I'm listening, I'm following along, but I'm going to be doing it in the most petty, malicious way possible. I love Lynx Paw already. We have Adderpaw, who is a scrawny, warm, black-clouded tabby cat. She is dignified and soft-spoken, or they are, I'm not sure about the gender, and they've been having trouble with their training so far, I think, compared to the other two siblings, that they are falling behind. I might make them non-binary, I'm not sure. I think the gender neutral term, like with Tom and Molly, is just cat. I'm not sure if there is a gender neutral term for like referring to cat. Let me know, I guess. And last we have Swan Paw, a pale cream mink point tabby with light spots. They want to be named Swan Flower, and they are unimpressive and witty. I think that these three make a good group of siblings that are all really funny. In the nursery, we have Tempest Moon, a dark gray molly with a single curled whisker and unusually long claws. She is decent and caring and is very easily distracted. I don't think that she is a super great mother, but she does care a lot. I think that she's a little bit more absent in the lives of Renpaw and Stormpaw, but is definitely trying to be there for them. She's just a little bit busy. And Sleek River is the mother of Lynxpaw, Adderpaw, and Swanpaw, an icy white mink point tabby cat with tired sapphire eyes, long neck fur, and an oddly speckled tail. She's miserable and anxious. I think she's awesome, and I think that she's definitely one of my favorites. Just Sleek River in general is cool. Let's look at our elders real quick. There's a lot of elders. I usually don't have elders in clans, but I really like this like older generation. So first we have Rattling Throat, who is a creamy brown color point molly with white ears. She is demanding and creative. I think I've mentioned it in a video before, but I live under a fly zone, so there are airplanes that come by. Next is Swamp Dusk, a lovely dull brown ticked tabby molly. She is strong and egocentric and weirdly active for her age. I love Swamp Dusk already. I think that she is awesome. Possibly from another clan, because Tree Clan looks like they just kind of live in a forest, so maybe Swamp Dusk is from another clan that is a little bit more swampy. Next is Apple Talon, a bony amber dappled tortoiseshell tabby tom. He is rigid and greedy, probably our oldest cat in the clan. And last is Cinder Mountain, a spiky furred orange, black, and snowy white mottled calico tabby with striking cyan eyes, a misshapen leg, and short whiskers. She is an intense and charming cat. So yeah, that is these guys. I'm thinking basically looking, because I'm trying to like also piece together family trees. So I'm thinking that possibly Rattling Throat here is the maybe mother or grandmother of Sleek River. And Sleek River is obviously the mother of these three, but I'm not sure who would be their father. Or at least other parent. So that might be something to figure out. But Cats Outside the Clan is awesome. So we have Valentine, a pale gray sepia tabby tom. He lives in a small two-leg place near the clan's territory. has a lime lacy collar that fits around his neck, is good-natured and empathetic, and he's very easy to get along with. Valentine is Whispering Star's friend. Now we have Angel, a very light gray lynx point Molly with cream white specks of fur. She's a stray with a lime bow, probably from the same two legs, most recognized for her solitary and courageous personality, and at night can be seen lounging on big rocks. So a bit of thing I'm trying to piece together is that I think Angel is related to the Sleek River, lynx, adder, swan, and rattling throat family. I think that's the family that, Angel is a part of. Possibly a cat that was kicked out of the clan or willingly chose to leave and now can sometimes be seen on the territory. Other than those guys, we have our loners and rogues. We have Rat, who I think is awesome, a flea-ridden slate-colored and snowy white Tom with smudges of slightly lighter colored fur around his throat. He doesn't have a home, he's rowdy and dishonest, and he's always seeking the thrill of danger. Rat is so funny to me, I think he's awesome. And here we have Marsh, who I barely changed. His temporary home is beside a calm pond with a den built into the reeds. He's free-spirited and genuine, and he's welcomed among the clans. I think that Marsh here is just kind of a nice guy that the clans never have any trouble with because he never has any trouble with them. And yeah, I think that's Tree Clan. Basically, I want to go through maybe and maybe in the next episode, showcasing what I think they look like, going through some designs, possibly, seeing what the other clans look like. Right now, this is just like a fun little project that I'm not sure I'm putting that much seriousness or stock into, and I'm just having a lot of fun. Don't worry, because I've taken screenshots of all of this, so I have this saved just in case. And yeah, I think next time we're going to probably be going through this in more depth, probably talking about some family trees that I want to put together. And yeah, I think that is all for this episode. So thanks for watching, and let's hopefully make some more of this comic next episode. Bye.